Hi everyone, it's Jen from Tarot Spirit here for your weekly reading. I've been obsessed with the Wildwood Tarot, so I thought I'd choose a different deck this week just for some variety. Does anyone have any decks on their wish list for the holidays? I have probably, I don't know, 12 decks of tarot cards. And I haven't bought any in a long time until just the last few months. And now it's a little bit addictive. I have about a list of 5 that I really want. I don't need, but I really would like them. So I saw in one reading on YouTube, this lady had this little magnifying glass, which I think is a really good idea, especially for the cards I'm using this week. I'm going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot. It's a really beautiful, beautiful deck, but it's extremely detailed and the cards aren't very small. I actually prefer really large tarot cards. I know a lot of people don't like them because they're big and hard to shuffle, but I like them because you can see the artwork a lot better. Okay, so let's see what we have for the upcoming week. So the Queen of Swords. So I think the Queen of Swords, I always kind of gave the Swords cards a bad rap. And I'm trying to, I'm developing a better understanding of them recently for some reason, that just because someone uses their head to make decisions more than their heart, yes, they can come across a little bit cold, but I don't think it's a negative thing. Um, she's very smart. She's extremely intelligent and articulate, and she can ground us in a different way than the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords, I mean, she would be suited to be like a lawyer or an analyst. You know, it's very analytical. But when we need people like this in our lives, they're invaluable. I mean, when you need, lawyers, everyone has jokes about lawyers, but when you need a lawyer, um, you're extremely appreciative of them because it's usually in a time of crisis, and these people are able to break things down in a way that, let's get to the bottom line. What can we deal with? What can we, not control, but what outcome can we potentially control? What do we want the most? What is the most important? What can we compromise on? A lot of lawyers are really good mediators, and that's a really difficult skill to be good at and to be able to get two parties to work together. So the queen shows up when, this could be an aspect of ourselves or when we need to develop or call up this aspect of ourselves, because I believe we have every aspect of every tarot card in ourselves, even the devil, even the negative ones. So it's time to call up the Queen of Swords this week and really try to cut away our emotions from the situation and be very practical and let our head really make decisions for us. Call in reinforcement, ask other people. Maybe you need a lawyer. Maybe you need someone that's just very straight and to the point and can give you a good perspective about the situation. Perhaps you're going to be called on this week to be able to present your thoughts or your ideas, and this card is telling you to be, really plan out what you're going to say, make it very non-emotional, and present it in a very clear, concise way. So let's see what the next card is. What the heck was that? The Three of Cups. See, these cards are so beautiful, and I saw someone had this little magnifying glass, and I'm gonna get one because I could really appreciate the detail in the artwork of these cards because it's really beautiful. I love the color of this card, the blues and the greens. So the Three of Cups is about um, coming together with a group, sort of the mundane. Um, Explanation of this card is it tends to be women for some reason, but it doesn't have to be, as just coming together as a group, getting together with your friends, emotional bonding. But the other side, and I think especially in the setting with the Queen of Swords, is that this week we're going to be called to come together with other people, and that really defining with the Queen of Swords what the goal is, what each person's strength is, what role they're going to play, being very methodical about how this group is going to work together. So instead of just coming together for the sake of coming together, be very, very clear about um, what everyone's goal is. See if you can create a main goal, like a mission a statement or something, and so that everyone is working together. It does point because, this is a very nice card that will happen, but I would bring a little bit of the queen's influence into this group, and not let it become overly emotional, grounded a little bit. So let's see. I'm interested. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is about work for some reason. Um, so the Three of Pentacles is a grounded card, but this person would be like your dream employee. They're extremely hardworking. They're the ones who really get things done behind the scenes. They may not they may not be the dynamic salesperson out there, the PR person out there, invoking excitement about things, but these are the people behind the scenes that really get shit done. Like, you want these people to work for you. So don't disregard the quieter people um, that may not show as much enthusiasm or maybe need a little bit extra time. Everyone deals with change in a different way, and some people are just flat out stubborn about it, and that's a very difficult person in the workplace to deal with. And I think you need to very um, lay out the goals and give them the training, and then if they don't step up, then they'll declare themselves. But you have to give people a chance to go through their process of change when trying to um, implement new things. And so this is very applicable not just in the workplace, but in all aspects of your life. And it could even be yourself. If you want to make a change, you need to be thoughtful about it, and sometimes treating um, things in your life more like a business, and making lists and figuring out and making a plan, even if it's with your family, with your significant other, with a friend. Like, okay, here's where we're at. Let's just lay it on the line. How can we come together and work hard to find a way through um, whatever's going on? And I don't necessarily see that there's any problem. I think these are really positive, nice cards. Um, the Three of Pentacles is don't be afraid to showcase the experience you have. Don't sell yourself short. Um, you have value. You have a lot to offer. And when you're in this group, um, really bring in these aspects of yourself. I'm such a Vermonter, I tend to read this middle card as the main focus of the week. So I feel like we're going to be asked to come together in a group, and that we have this really smart, articulate aspect of ourselves, as well as this really hard working side of ourselves. And we're going to be able to add an incredible amount of talent, experience, and um, skills to this group. So be mindful when you're coming together with a group, even if you may not feel like you see eye to eye. If if you have a common goal and you can figure out, I mean, really go around the table. What is your strength? What is your strength? And define what each person is going to do. I mean, even in a relationship, okay, I'd rather be outside mowing the lawn than doing the dishes. Well, will your partner then be willing to do the dishes if maybe he doesn't like mowing the lawn? I don't know, but um, figuring out a way to work together and being very practical about it and is going to serve you well this week. Yeah, that's a very different reading than I usually give. I don't kind of know where that all came from, but that's what I see in the cards, and they're really beautiful cards. I just love them. The colors are just gorgeous. So we're getting close to the holidays. I hope everyone has a really try not to get too stressed out and enjoy this time. I'm here in Vermont, and we it's like a winter wonderland out here. It's absolutely beautiful. So have a great